Hello everyone. Now, in yesterday I showed off my Czechoslovakian gas mask. So I thought today I'll show off my Soviet masks, all from the Cold War era. So yeah, let's check them all out. Check them all out, shall we? So the first one, we have a PMG. Some of you might be saying it's not Soviet, it's Hungarian. This is a Hungarian PMG, but the Hungarians just made the PMG the exact same, except on the Soviet one it's a little bit different and different colour of band. Pretty much, but it's the exact same. Mine is dated in 1991, which is fairly good. So it's different strap system, unlike the Soviet one. Mine's a size 4, which when we talk about Hungarian masks, their sizes are all different. I'll explain that. So here's what I mean. If you buy a Hungarian gas mask, let's just say you bought a Hungarian mask off eBay, and the seller just sends you a random size. So, Hungary has a different way of measuring masks around your face, pretty much. Size 1 is a small, and there's a whole bunch of other sizes as well. Actually, you know, I'll go and just show off my other Hungarian mask, just so I can prove my point. Oh. Here's my other Hungarian mask. It's this bag is actually made in, so we can find it, Forci, Italy. If you're wondering what that sound was, it's because my phone is sitting on a jerry can. But pretty much, yeah. This is one of the Hungarian masks. So of course, in Hungary, they have different sizes. And I'm actually going to pop this mask on. But this is also Hungarian. So this is PMG. But pretty much what happens is Hungary makes different sizes. If I remember correctly, what was it? Size 1 in Hungarian is large, I think. This mask is way too big for my face. And size 4 is small. This is size 1. However, when we go to size 4, on this PMG, size 4 is extra large. So, Hungary has a complicated system, which I'm actually going to pop on the Hungarian mask right now. Like the Czech one I did the other day, it has a nice strap. Pretty nice. Could be a little bit more better. Here it is, the mask on my face. It's supposed to be based off the German gas mask or copy. Okay, it's supposed to be for like a helmet or something. It's also supposed to be an extra strap going along there, like a reserve strap if one of the straps break. Let me tell you, you wear that mask, you get your face just becomes utterly dusty. we actually will take a look on the inside of this mask. Is the insides. So pretty much what the Hungarians did was they had a fabric outside with a rubber inside. Pretty much tried to copy one of the German, one of the GM gas masks. I think it was the GM30 where it had a fabric outside and a rubber inside. I'm not too sure, but it was one of those. And this mask could have been seen at the Hungarian uprising during the Cold War out. But anyways, so if you're gonna get one of these masks, the bag is really good. It's nice quality, but yeah, that's not what this is about. This is about Soviet masks, and I did include the Hungarian one just because it's a PMG and it's the only PMG I own, and also this was quite cheap. I'll do another video another time on where to buy gas masks, because Weapons and Stuff did a really good video on where you can buy them and also what type of price you're aiming for. It really depends on what country the mask is. Right now I'm actually showing it with my curtains undrawn because there's clouds out. But I'll do a price for the PMG or Hungarian one. I bought this for around, let's see here, around £12 here in Britain. Now I should go pop on the mask. So size 4 will be extra large, so it will fit me very nicely. Alright, there it is. I do need to shave and stuff. Right. Yeah. As I did say, my hair's a little bit. What I did say was I do need to shave, and not like that. I mean my hair's a little bit too long for the mask entirely, as it just sticks out. Pretty much, these masks give you a feel for if you've ever played Half-Life 2. These masks give you a feel of what the Metro cops would have worn. These are really good masks. I recommend actually buying one. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is actually not a mask. For once, it's a hose. So I bought this hose here. It's a really good hose. Oh god, there's some rust slowly building on it. I don't know why there's rust. I don't know what metal it is. But I think this is one of the Chinese hoses that can take a 40mm or a 40mm NATO or 40mm GOST. Like you can have a GOST mask or a NATO mask, and then you can have a GOST filter or a NATO filter. Let me actually go and show it to PMG. Oops. So just like right here, you have your area where you would have your filter. And because the original PMG, it would have like this rubber rubber threads. So you just grab your hose, you just stick it in there, and lefty loosey, righty tighty. So then the mask more or less sticks like that. And of course you can have a NATO filter, which I actually do have one NATO filter. Here it is, my one NATO filter. This is 40mm. And of course, then what we can do is we can just screw it on. And there we go. So I think I'm trying to think of how much the trying to think of how much the hose was. I think you can still buy this hose to this very day. It's got a nice mesh on it. But you can pretty much buy this hose for around like £6 or a fiver even. Pretty good. Recommend that hose. If you like wearing the old Soviet masks, I was about to say Soviet, however you want to say it. If you like wearing a Soviet mask, and you don't want to wear the Soviet filter because of asbestos, buy one of these hoses. Then you can put on a new modern NATO filter. So I got 3 Soviet masks, all come from the Soviet Union. It's quite good. So here we have an interesting little mask. It's a small bag. So what it is, it's actually a child's mask, a child's gas mask. So as you can see, it's a very small head. It's a size 1, which means small. And if you've seen pictures of Chernobyl, you'll see like children wearing these masks, and instead of the hose being here, it was in the center, so it more or less looked like an elephant, which does remind me of the Polish OM14 mask, which I do own. I'm very happy about it. But yeah, you should be able to see, if you look down there, need to get a torch, shine it down there, you'll be able to see that. This is just a little rubber valve to go over, but you can get pretty much a view of a child. But pretty much this is what children would have worn when the Chernobyl incident happened. And if you go to Chernobyl / Pripyat, and you go inside in the room where you just see hundreds or thousands of these masks just littered across the floor. Even like one of them's hanging like this since the Chernobyl incident. Now you've actually seen this mask on the channel before. I cleaned this one up myself, but I might have more cleaning videos of cleaning old Soviet masks. Came with its original satchel, or its bag. How much did I buy this for? I think this was around, I want to say £10 for a Soviet mask. For a child's one, that's pretty good. But then again, the seller didn't give me a size. It's going on wear. So I have 2 more masks from the Soviet era. I always have the 30 cal ammunition box in case I was like display stuff. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, let's go and take a look. So we're gonna take a look at this one first. We'll remove that one first. Check out this. Now, no Soviet collection is complete without one of these masks. These are the cheapest gas masks you can find on the surplus market. And these are a good starter mask. So I'm trying to think. Can you guess what it is? Leave it down below in the comments. I'll give you 10 seconds. Okay, you guessed. If you guys guessed the GP5 gas mask, you are correct. This is my GP5 that I've owned for quite some time. This is the first mask I ever bought from the Soviet era. I find these masks very good and very nice to use and wear. These are very cheap on the surplus market. Very nice. I highly recommend buying one. Mine's 1984, so it's perfectly ready for the invasion of Afghanistan. I don't know, that happened in the 70s. Mine's 2, so size 2, and they used a thinner rubber to make it cheaper. Overall, 100 million of these masks were made. And if you want one, I recommend you actually buy one. And also some of you are going to be saying, why did you not wear the children's one? Because it doesn't fit me. I'm a size 2, which is a medium. So yeah, maybe I should go and put the mask on. This is what the mask looks like. Very cool. Of course, you need to do a first. So I did a pressure check just to make sure there's a good seal around my face. Yeah, the GP5 gas mask from the Soviet Union, very nice. I also have the filter, as well as if it's in here. Here it is. Oh, spun out of control. Here it is, the standard olive filter. Now, recently, some people, I think some people have been worried when people buy one of these masks is asbestos. So let me explain. So if you buy one, you check the filter. As long as there's no charcoal leaking out of it, you should be fine to use the mask. Of course, many people think, hey, that's SCP-1499. It is the same mask. Yes, so if I think back to how much the price was, because half the time I cannot remember the prices. I bought the mask and the filter for around a £5 in the UK, which is an absolute deal. However, the bag is not original to the mask. Reason being is because, well, the bag actually comes from Ukraine. So I had to buy the bag separately, which that cost £26. Just a bag from Ukraine. But, however, that was a good deal, though, as it's like new. I like that mask a lot. But you might be thinking, okay, I'm going to go buy a GP5. No. Or you've already got one. No collection is also not complete without 2 of them. Also, this is another one right here. This one actually comes from, well, England, Surplus Supply. It's actually its bag that came with it. You can hear there is something inside. The buttons are very tight because the Cold War never went hot. As you can see, we open up, and here we are with a black version of the GP5. So no collection is complete without at least a black one as well. So I'm actually going to pull out the grey one as well. This one actually still comes in with its original packing. So you would have this around here, keeping it in check. This is all Soviet packing material. Very cool. I'm going to jot it down there. So that will not fit my head. This is size 1. Here's a size 2 mask. And they're roughly, I put them from the end to end. So let me actually go and pick up the phone. And as you can see, there is some severe differences. Of course, the thing, the rubber. So you look on the lenses, that one's got like a shiny, this one's more like a dull. But the Soviet gas masks, or the GP era, as I like to call it. Sorry. That actually works pretty well. As I was saying, the GP5 era of gas masks is probably some of the best gas masks you can buy on surplus, as these things are always available. Every single time, they're always available. Go and put the packing on it. The original Soviet packing. It's a size 1Y, so it's made with cheaper rubber. And we got another present. If anyone knows what this is original Soviet packing for a filter. We go and actually get over there. So here it is in mint condition. No scratches or blemishes. There's a small scratch there, nothing much. And look at that, unpainted cap. There it is. I think you need to know, this one's got no charcoal leaking, so you are fine to breathe. Also on these they have little disc things on the inside of the caps. What they would be for is actually for the filter, so during packing the rubber cap would sit on there like so, and during transit you would have that. Of course you would unscrew the filter, you would have to remove that, and then yeah. The original bag as well that came with the mask. You can tell it's very small, size 1, because of how the straps are as well. So you just did it with your finger from the ends of it. It would get to there. There should be a Soviet stamp on the inside. This bag feels somewhat heavy, I don't know why. Here we are. There is a Soviet stamp right there. And I believe I bought this mask for around £16, which is quite a hefty price for a GP5. But then again, you get the mask, the bag, the filter, and plus the 2 pieces of packing material. It's a good deal. That's a good deal, right? Because at least you're getting something that's still with all the packaging. So, yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and also leave a comment on what I should review next, on my next gas masks I should review. Yeah, thank you for watching. Goodbye.